I don't care what you say, DA.
Hey.
I don't care what you say.
Oh, I don't say much.
I was distraught that we weren't here last week. It breaks my heart. You don't understand. You don't understand.
Why? What happened on the singing people in costumes?
I haven't watched it. And we talked about how I leave episodes in my DVR to watch later. That's one that's sitting there, and I'm probably going to watch it tonight.
So you didn't see them unmask Whitney Houston's hologram?
Oh, I hate you so much.
Oh.
I would.
Because I believe in
miracles. And now.
Miracles.
Dude, if they unmasked Whitney Houston's hologram, that would be phenomenal.
Picture the ratings.
The ratings would go through the roof. That would be amazing. It would probably make the show a whole lot better than the BS that they're trying to feed us right now.
I bet you she's the dog.
Yo, don't do that.
Why would she be the dog, DT?
Because kibbles are whack. Kibbles are cheap.
Crack is whack. I get it. I get the spin because it was the crack.
So speaking of Whitney Houston, I beg to question.
It's not funny if you got to explain the joke.
Oh, sorry.
I beg the question, what dead celebrities would you want to hang out with and why?
Damn, we'll talk about a segue.
She's dead. She's DED dead. Because you know what they say. Dead. Celebrities that die in these days, it ain't died
before. Did I do it?
No.
You're late.
So as
always.
Dead celebrities. You guys know that I'm a huge fan of the Game Show Network. And they air a lot of old, a whole lot of old game shows. So I'm often looking at, celebrities that are days gone by. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
There's them dead guys.
There's them dead guys,
that haven't not been dead before.
They weren't dead, but now they're dead, so now they dead because they're not dead or alive.
They dead it twice.
I'm not remembering that one.
So what dead celebrity? I was thinking, I want to ask the guys because I haven't seen you guys in 2 weeks and I missed you so much.
Aww.
You guys, we're going to get into it in the body of the show, but you guys just don't understand what it does to me when we're not here, when we're not on these microphones. A piece of me dies.
Well, you still got a lot of pieces left. Because he's fat.
It's not funny if you have to explain
Okay.
So my first dead celebrity would be DA.
I'm a celebrity?
Just skip over the dead part. He's a celebrity.
You're a ZZ list celebrity.
Who's ZZ Top?
No, ZZ, because they didn't have to go through the alphabet twice to get to your
Oh, because they have the A, B's, and C lists, and sometimes people say, they're an E-list celebrity.
Yeah, you're ZZ. Meaning they went through the alphabet twice.
Oh, because like in Excel, when you go over so many columns.
If I gotta explain the joke, it's not funny!
I just trying to get on that seed list. Like, is that a watermelon or a grape? Like,
I see what you did there.
Dead celebrities, you boobs.
Hey, I seed what you did there.
So what celebrities died by grapes?
Did I miss y'all too?
Yes. Because when you came to hug me when I first walked into the building here, you hugged me.
Yeah,
which is always a sign that you're missing me.
I was like, is that your belly button or you just happen to see me?
I can't stand you.
It's a little rank. It smelled like sex.
I'm going to get home, my wife is going to be like, let me smell your thing. Why does it smell like belly button?
Who taught you belly button?
I'm good.
Who taught you belly button? Okay, so dead celebrities.
Dead celebrities.
Any dead celebrities, DT, that you can think of that you think you would want to hang out with? I can almost register a guess on who would be on that list.
Prince.
Prince.
You just did that because you knew I got it.
Shut up, DA.
Prince, Michael Jackson, Barry White.
Why Prince?
Why Barry White?
Prince, just because he's one of my favorite artists. Barry White, like, I will want to just talk to him and ask him, as a fellow man with a very deep voice, how do I like sing correctly registered that low.
Well, you know what's funny, DJ? That wasn't my real voice.
You'll never find.
See?
That's not even very white.
That's a white guy, huh?
I think that's very Manilow.
Got the beat right.
You'll never find. See what I'm saying? You're such an idiot.
Wait, is that really not Barry White?
That's not very white.
Okay, so Barry White, Prince.
Yeah, and Michael Jackson just because he's the king of pop.
Of course, he's the king of
So
pop.
they're just going to be singing nonstop.
Yeah, and that's okay with me because I sing nonstop when I'm not in the studio.
Yeah.
Actually, I sing sometime in the studio.
Yeah, you walked in the studio singing.
I did.
Yeah, you did have a little song in your heart when you walked into the building, and I kind of looked up from the cubbyhole that I work in, and I was like, who's that singing?
Aw.
Do you know why?
I thought it was the Angels. Why?
Because it is now December.
That is correct.
So
it is
what
now
that
December.
what that means
Mm-hmm.
is now it is socially acceptable to sing Christmas songs.
Are you sure about that?
I mean, I don't see why not, because you know what? It's the most wonderful time
of the year. All right, DA, what about you? Dead celebrities that you'd hang out with?
Does Jesus count?
Yes.
Jesus, yes.
So Jesus is number one, of course.
What would you ask the Savior?
I know what I would ask him.
How do you feel that they think that you're white?
Okay.
Because honestly, like, all the pictures are depicted of him being, like, white.
Yeah.
So I would ask him, how does that make you feel?
What if you ask him that, looking at him, and he's white?
That's no.
You are so living your bio.
So the question I would ask him is very simple.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like this is a question on everyone's brain.
Yes.
I can't curse, so I'm going to try to do it as PG as possible.
Please do.
Negro, how'd you turn the water into wine? And can you teach me?
Can you teach your brother that?
Actually,
So outside of Jesus, who else? Celebrities, real celebrities, dead celebrities.
Jimmy Hoffa.
There's a lot of Jimmy Hoffa.
Mm-hmm.
Why? You gonna ask him where they hit him?
And see, I just watched the movie, and that's why he's like at the top of my list under Jesus. So one J, two J's. I would ask him, how do you feel? Like your own homie blasted you in the head. Spoiler alert.
That's a movie.
Speaking of that, I would ask JFK, brother, who shot you?
His wife. Okay, so your list sucks, DA.
My third one is Nicole Brown Simpson.
Of course, because you want to look. She got big old boobies.
Like, yo, you about to go? You mind's well.
She likes old men. She went before her.
I'm old.
That's true.
I got one. I got another. I just thought of another one.
Yes, go right ahead.
Hugh Hefner.
See, that's a good pick. That's a good. You would want to pick the hell out of his brain.
Yeah.
I would want to sit and talk to Hugh Hefner.
I just want to sit there in the mansion.
You know,
you can do that today. You don't have to know him to do that. Just go. Knock on the door.
And I'm sure it's not the same.
Knock on the door and say, hey.
It's not the same.
I know Cory Blaze. That's all you got to do.
You know his first wife cheated on him? And that's what made him that way?
Well, I thought it was his first girlfriend. It was like this super ugly chick.
No, yeah, she was not cute. I think it was his wife though, but that's what gave him the F these. Oh, yeah, F these women. I thought I actually said it.
You can say bitches.
So my dead celebrities are probably going to be so obscure none of you guys would even know.
Okay, with chefs.
Brett Summers.
Nope.
No idea who Brett Summers is?
Why does that sound familiar?
Panelist for the Match Game.
Okay.
The original Match Game.
Oh.
I would love to just hang. She just looks like she would just be a whole lot of bull.
Oh, it's a woman.
Yeah, Brett Summers.
Brett's a dude's name.
Yeah, I was thinking Brett Michaels from Rock of Love, but
No, Brett Summers. She just looks like she would just be a whole lot of fun to hang out with.
Okay.
Especially like back in the 70s where she knew a woman's place. What?
I was waiting for it.
What?
Those do seem like the good old days.
Those were the good old days, you know? Heath Ledger.
Okay.
Dark Knight.
Yeah.
I would love to hang out with him because he just looks he looked like he was really cool. You know what I mean? But I only know him from the Dark Knight movie, and that was like the first time I was really introduced to him. But I know that he was in more than just the Dark Knight.
I have one that I want, but I think you would love it too.
Yes.
Since we're talking about celebrities and who looks pretty cool to hang out with and what. Philip Seymour Hoffman.
I would be down with drinks with Philip Seymour Hoffman.
Y'all boo-booed all over my picks. It wouldn't be cool to hang out with Jesus?
I didn't boo-boo on that. I said I would ask the dude how to...
You're saying Philip Seymour Hoffman?
I'm not
Okay.
boo-booing
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
boo-booing on Jesus.
You're boo-booing on Jesus.
Because none of my dead celebrity picks left 66 books for me to know all about them. Boom. Shut down. You're welcome.
Touche.
Another one would be, here's the chef, Anthony Bourdain. Even though I think he'd be a little bit of a dick. I mean, he was a great chef.
Can he prepare it?
He just... Probably, but he just seems like he would be a difficult, one of them difficult celebrities.
So you're saying you couldn't hang with him?
Because he's a chef. He's
Yeah.
gonna prepare it.
Prepare the penis.
You messed mine up. I'm saying you couldn't hang with him?
This is a dick.
This one is for my little boy, Cameron Boyce, my little fella.
Okay.
I would want to hang out with Cameron Boyce because me and little fella used to watch him a lot on Disney.
Hey, Jesse.
And that was a bad. That was one of those deaths that got me teared up.
He was the little boy in Jesse.
Yeah.
Because I used to watch that show because of Jesse.
I forgot about him.
Yeah, that one got me a little teared up.
If we're talking about that, then we got to bring in Mac Miller.
Yeah.
You could hang out with
I
Mac
really
Miller.
like Mac Miller.
Yeah, you can kick it with him. I didn't listen to it.
Florence Henderson would be on my list of celebs I want to hang out with because she's just like she's like of all the TV moms next to Roseanne, Florence Henderson seems like she would be the most legit real person.
Which one's Florence?
She was the mom on the Brady Bunch.
Oh. Never mind. I was thinking about somebody else. I thought you were talking about the black girl from Touched by an Angel.
No, I haven't gotten to the black people yet. There's a couple of them on there.
AK-47 off YouTube said, "You are old, DA. Speaking of, happy birthday month to me."
Oh, happy birthday.
Switching my camera.
Jesus.
Anyways,
Thank
Bill
you.
Cosby.
He's still alive.
He's still alive, bro.
He's dead inside.
They didn't kill that homie's career. He dead. He's dead.
So you want to hang out with his career, not the person.
No, I want to hang out with him because he's a shell of a man now.
That's very true. Here's my last two. Bernie Mac.
Oh, yes.
Because, of course, he's Bernie Mac. He's very influential in my level of comedy. And I do a very horrible impersonation of some of the things he does.
I think it's pretty good.
I think it's bad.
Thank you, DA.
You don't think he's going to crack on you?
I would if I was to hang out with Bernie Mac, I would just want to go over his house and just sit and watch him play dominoes. Because I think that the show that would come out from him sitting around with his cousins and his nephews playing dominoes, I think in itself would be worth bringing him back from the dead.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I can respect that.
I would just want to see him smoke cigars all day. And I want to smoke a cigar with him.
He'll probably be smoking cigars playing dominoes.
Yeah.
This one I guarantee none of you would know. Lee Thompson Young.
No.
Famous Jet Jackson, get the hell out of here, bro.
Oh, I thought I had you guys on that because I had him from an obscure reference from the final 2 seasons of Scrubs. He was on Scrubs, the last final 2 seasons when they went to the college and he banged that intern in the janitor's closet.
Yeah, but I know him from the famous Jet Jackson.
Yes, he did that
And he's
too.
a famous black actor who died from mental illness problems. And
him and Cameron Boyce.
Yeah.
I didn't even know he was dead.
Yeah, he died. Early 2000s.
That one,
2000.
That one sucked too.
7?
Yeah, I want to say something around that time.
Like that.
Dang.
2000,
But yeah, I know
2000.
Lee Thompson Young.
Lee
Get
Thom-
outta here.
I thought I was going to
That's Jack
scoop
Jackson.
you guys on that one.
Dang.
And of course, the final celebrity that I want to hang out with because it would just be the best possible thing to ever do, of course, would be my career. Oh, hey, hi. So let me explain to you what's happening right now. So the show is going on. We've started the show, or we might be in commercial right now, but because we've been fighting a lot with YouTube and Vimeo and our other video streaming services, what we've done is we've taken out all of the cool elements like the intro, the bed music, the commercial breaks, and all that other stuff. So while all that is happening right now, you're seeing this, and it's not the ideal way we want to bring you the show, but it's the best workaround to keep the peace between us and YouTube and Vimeo, even though, we are a broadcast entity and they don't recognize that. But I'm so tired of fighting with them about our music and the fact that we have an agreement to allow us to play certain songs and they don't honor that and la 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 la. But anyway, and they threaten to sue. Anyway, so we've taken all that out. So you're hearing this, so you're seeing this, and it may get cut off at any time because when we start talking, that's the part YouTube and Vimeo and the other streaming services will allow us to give you. So once we start talking, I'll just go away, and then I'll be back when we go to another commercial, and you'll hear me say the same thing over and over. So it's not our fault. It's just the best way for us to keep the peace, because we...
Live from Arizona, USA, and death is near.
No, we're not gonna take it.
Live from Arizona, USA, and broadcasting to 79 countries with over 750,000 downloads worldwide. Heard by the best fatnetics. I'm your host, Cory Blaze, joined by Daniel D.T. Taylor.
What's good?
Doug, the D.A. Andrew.
Holler.
And my little brother, DJ Little D, should be joining us shortly.
Yeah, got it.
Fat Guy Radio Show is an interactive show. Comment on YouTube Live or tweet us your comments to @FatGuyRadioShow. You're also welcome to get at us in the DMs. Search Fat Guy Radio Show on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. And ladies and gentlemen, Walmart is so easy to shop, especially if you want next day delivery on orders over $35. Look, I'm not going to be the one to tell you this, but there may or may not be another shipping online giant that claims to get you your stuff in 2 days, but they've been failing in doing so, and a lot of complaints have been come through. I'm not here to say anything about that, but I can tell you this, it ain't Walmart. If you got orders over $35, you're getting these things next day delivery. Even at Walmart.com through the banner on our website in the top left-hand corner of the site, if you click the button that says next day delivery, they don't even offer you things that they can't get to you the next day. That's how smart Walmart is doing it. That's how smart Walmart is doing it. And
Smart.
you get there through the Walmart banner on FatGuyRadioShow.com. Take advantage of the many easy and convenient ways to shop Walmart. Pick it up at the store, deliver to your door, or let them load it up in your car. All this and more through the Walmart banner on our website. Live better, Walmart. And we thank you so much. Welcome to the show, everybody, everywhere. We are back. It is the holiday season. Thanksgiving is done and behind us. Thank God.
Oh.
You got to love the Thanksgiving baby mama drama.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I won't even classify it as baby mama drama. Let's just say that there was a whole lot of cell phone screaming the night before Thanksgiving.
From you?
No, I don't do that.
Oh.
Here's the thing, folks. When you want to act crazy around me, I'm going to walk away from you.
Yeah, you don't seem like the types that have baby mama drama.
No, because it happens, and I walk away. As soon as I see it happening, I walk away. But there was just some miscommunication about schedulings and locations and things like that, and it just escalated to a point where I said, you know what? I have nothing else to say about this.
Thanksgiving is not your holiday.
I'm starting to learn that all the holidays are not my holidays.
Yeah.
I'm just starting to, and then because of the Thanksgiving fallout, not to play the pity card, but there's a good chance that Christmas is gonna be a lonesome dove.
Damn.
And I'm okay with that.
Well, I mean, I do live only 7 minutes away. We can have Christmas breakfast.
That's very, very true. And while we were on our little break for Thanksgiving, I will say it here publicly that I tremendously missed you guys. I miss doing this show. It is like I realize that this is the only thing that validates my existence.
Oh, that's sad.
That is pathetic.
That's
I
really
might have
sad.
to send him a validation text at least once a week.
That is, you tried that before and you failed miserably. That is pathetic.
I might like a couple of his posts on Twitter or something.
Like his personal, not the fat guy.
No, the Fat Guy Radio Show one.
Oh.
That's not my Twitter.
Oh.
I have my own personal Twitter.
Do you?
But yes, DT, you are right. You are 7 minutes away from my house. That is very true. However,
Yeah.
I can take and deal with being lonely better than I can take rejection if I do
reach out to you and say, hey, you want to grab a drink, or you want to stop by, catch up on some Masked Singer or something like that. If I reached out to you and then you say, no, I'm doing something else, that just deepens the depression. Because then I'm like, it cements the fact in my mind that I really am the only one alone right now in that moment.
But what if he said yeah and came over?
See, the odds of that happening, according to the numbers, I think there's a low probability that would happen because DT has a life. I don't.
You miss every shot you don't take.
This thing we do in this here 5x5 corner office
it's pretty small.
Is all I got.
Okay.
DT has basketball games.
He eats things funny.
And he's got
a lot of
women's and stuff like that.
Youth and good looks, like everything you don't have.
He would hang out with me more if I had like women around me, because then he would have something to entertain him.
But you got titties.
I don't think that.
What?
He said you got titties.
Come down. Hey, if you got to explain it, it's not funny.
I didn't explain it. I just reiterated the joke.
Oh.
I just told it over.
I don't think that he would be interested with just, I mean, there was a day, back in the day when that would happen, but that was because I had to play the angle of drive time and location. See, I can't play the angle of drive time and location, baiting him to just, hey, the show's over, you're looking tired, just come back to the house. I can't do that anymore, because when the show's over, he's 7 minutes from my house, that's probably an equal 10 minutes from where we are in the studio. I have no grounds. I have no leverage.
You can't hit him with the detail. It's cold outside.
No, I can't. Afterverse subscribers, you're welcome. I can't do that. So yeah, DT, I understand you're saying you're 7 minutes away, but I can't take rejection is harder than loneliness.
So, what if on those nights where I'm like at home and I have nothing to do,
and those nights are far and in between.
But on those nights, if I send a text to you to say, "Hey, at home alone, what are you up to?" Would you then extend the invite?
100%.
Okay.
But what if he's busy and then now you get rejected?
I can deal with rejection.
Yeah.
But see, yes, I am busy by the standards that everyone places on my life. We were updating the bios on our website today, and I was like looking at them, and they were like listing out the stuff that I do, and you would think that I would be an absolute impossible person to hang out with.
Yeah.
But I am so damn good at time management. I can do everything that needs to be done and still have time. See, I would be great in a relationship, but then at the same time be horrible at a relationship, because I can time manage what my life is like now, but there ain't no way I can time manage with some yenta in my airtime.
And no woman wants to be put on a schedule.
Yeah, no one wants a lima bean.
No. A what?
A lima bean.
No, what's a lima bean?
You said lentils?
You did say lentils.
I didn't say lentils.
What'd you say?
And lima beans aren't lentils.
Aren't they in the same family?
No.
It's a lentil.
What's a lima bean? It's a bean.
Yeah, is it lentil beans, beans?
I love
No, actually, lentil beans is its own kind of beans, like a garbanzo.
Oh, and then you got the kidneys with the black eyed peas.
But you have light kidney and dark kidney.
All that love I have for you guys missing you in that last 30 seconds, gone.
Before we move on, the dark kidneys are better for chili.
Are you serious?
And the light kidneys are better for gastro.
Yeah, to move everything. Yep. But nothing beats the black bean. I'm just saying, it's not a black thing. It's just the black bean.
It's a black bean thing.
You can even have black bean burgers.
No, don't even write that down.
Write that down. Black bean thing.
So if you sent me a text saying, "Hey, chilling at home, not doing anything," I would totally extend an invite.
What if I did?
All right.
It would never happen, DA. You live 40 minutes from me.
And I got a lot of kids.
Yeah, you got a farm, bro.
Yeah, and you got kids falling out of everywhere. I think you're
farming black beans.
I think your wife. You got a lot of black bean babies running around your house.
That's the thing.
You know what I'm saying? So I can't, there'd be no way that I can hang out. The only way, DA, you fit into that category of the same category that my little brother fits into. You have to couple hang out.
Yes.
You can't hang out with your boys by yourself, or you're going to catch a whole lot of hell on the way home, or your phone's going to be blowing up the whole time, and she'll end up ruining the time. You have to couple hang out.
Yeah.
You can't do where she has to come along.
Sometimes the kids.
And there's another female and there's another male, and you can chitter chatter it up with the guy, and she can chitter chatter it up with the girl. You can't have any single friends.
And I still can't act like I'm having fun just with the guys, even if the girl's there. Because then she'll walk over me and ask, like, what are y'all talking about?
Exactly.
Because these bitches is boring.
It's true.
Yeah.
I've seen it happen.
Yeah.
See, so you have to couple hang out. So there'd be no way that you and I would be able to hang out.
You don't hang out with my wife? Is that what you're saying?
No, I don't.
Oh.
I don't.
You have to blunt.
That's the last thing that I want to do. Trust me. DT knows there's history of me trying to friend a couple. It never worked.
Did you finagle?
No, it just doesn't work.
Oh, you
I
finagled
don't do the third wheel very well.
No, he doesn't.
I don't do third wheel very well. So I rather separate myself in totality than have to run the risk on not just losing one friendship or two.
I need to see a psychologist because you said third wheel, and I just picture you as a black Michelin man. I don't know why. Like, my mind equated wheels with rolls.
You really do need.
So Thanksgiving sucked.
So Thanksgiving was also, my Thanksgiving was also interrupted. It was short-lived. I didn't get a chance to spend as much time with my little fella as I wanted to.
Because the BM?
No. He is his papa's child. I will say that. He got called in to work.
You get those hours, time and a half.
He is his papa's child. So I get pulled away from personal things all the time to have to work. And first off, I had a basketball game the night before Thanksgiving and the night after Thanksgiving. And I come home from the basketball game, and he was supposed to go over to his mom's house that night, and he's still at home. And I'm like, hey, what happened? He's like, I got some bad news and some good news. I'm like, well, what's the bad news? Because I always like to get the bad first. He's like, I think I got to go back to the campus. I'm like, well, what's the good news? He says, I got the job that I wanted.
Hey.
Oh, nice.
So it was a blessing and a curse, but then all the plans that I had scheduled for him, was offset because that means to go let little D in.
Well, I was going to say I'm just going to go at break, but because I saw the card.
Just go. So all the plans that I had set for him on Saturday, it's going to breakfast and brunch and stuff like that, all blew up. Sunday, getting up, baking more sugar cookies.
Yeah.
All gone, but hey, it happens. It is what it is. So, but yeah, it was all right. And when we get back, we'll take a quick break right here. And on the other side of this, we'll get everybody else's Thanksgiving. And also, something very interesting. More developments has happened with the Cat Saga outside Casa La Blaze.
What?
I am so done. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is Fat Guy Radio Show. We'll be right back after this.
Uncle Jerry's girlfriend is coming. Copy. More green beans. Sebastian, deploy to aisle 2. On it. Mom, Cousin Linda's bringing another friend. Understood. Another spiral ham and Bob Evans mashed potatoes. Ricky, aisle 10 and 4 on your way back. Got it. Aisle 12.
Oh, hey, hi. So let me explain to you what's happening right now. So the show is going on. We've started the show, or we might be in commercial right now, but because we've been fighting a lot with YouTube and Vimeo and our other video streaming services, what we've done is we've taken out all of the cool elements like the intro, the bed music, the commercial breaks, and all that other stuff. So while all that is happening right now, you're seeing this, and it's not the ideal way we want to bring you the show, but it's the best workaround to keep the peace between us and YouTube and Vimeo, even though, we are a broadcast entity and they don't recognize that. But I'm so tired of fighting with them about our music and the fact that we have an agreement to allow us to play certain songs and they don't honor that and la 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 la.
But anyway, and they threatened to sue. Anyway, so we've taken all that out. So you're hearing this, or you're seeing this, and it may get cut off at any time because when we start talking, that's the part YouTube and Vimeo and the other streaming services will allow us to give you. So once we start talking, I'll just go away, and then I'll be back when we go to another commercial, and you'll hear me say the same thing over and over. So it's not our fault. It's just the best way for us to keep the peace, you know, because we're peacekeepers here on Fat Guy Radio Show. And so, yeah, that's where we are. And that's why this is going on. So now I'm like you, just waiting for, you know, the show to come back on or to start or wherever we are in the middle of the program. And you got some nice stuff there at your house.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time to check out Home Depot. The Home Depot's gift center has just the thing for that hard-working person in your life. Or if you want to amp up your holiday decorations, Home Depot's essentials for holiday decorating, both inside and out, will power you up for the holidays. There is also still a little bit of time to take advantage of Home Depot's cyber deals. And don't forget, 12 months special financing on qualifying purchases when you shop through the Home Depot banner on our website using your Home Depot credit card. Home Depot, how doers get more done at the Home Depot. And welcome back to the Shody Whoa Whoa Whoa. So we ended with my Thanksgiving detail. How was your Turk Day?
Well, Cory, someone done burned down my she shed.
Oh no!
It didn't happen again.
Your shisha.
Yeah.
No one burned down your she shed. Your she shed was hit by lightning.
No, my she shed was burnt.
What's a she shed?
It's a joke, bro.
You
gotta explain this now.
Geico commercial.
Oh.
So Cory, it happened again.
It happened again.
It happened again.
Oh, no, wait, no. You are not about to tell me what I think you're about to tell me. It happened again.
It happened.
This is unprecedented, ladies and gentlemen. I cannot believe you're about to say what you said. What you are about to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hold on, I think I'm going to have to give you a timpani for this one. A nice long one. Thanksgiving 2019.
There was no mac and cheese.
I just remember. I'm late as hell. I just remember. I was like, what happened again?
There
like,
was
what happened last night?
no mac and cheese.
So let me tell you a little story, fellas.
Okay, please tell us a little story. I'll get you some accompanied music here.
So way back in like 2000, in like 2008.
Yeah. That's right after 2006, 2009.
No.
Okay.
Exactly.
Yeah.
DA?
We had the first Macless Thanksgiving.
The first was that the same Thanksgiving that the Pilgrims came over Macless?
Exactly.
They came over on the Santa Macless.
Santa Macless.
The Santa Macless Maria.
Yeah.
I thought we were talking about the Thanksgiving the year Bernie Mac died. Continue.
But I had to go to a girlfriend's house that year just to get mac and cheese.
Yeah.
And I told my grandma,
is very well documented on the show.
And I told my grandmother, I said, "Hey, like, I don't appreciate this. Like, that's the only thing I really eat at Thanksgiving is mac and cheese. And like, if it's not gonna have it, if we're not having it, then I'm not gonna come over for Thanksgiving."
Yeah.
And
he set the standard.
And every year after that, mac and cheese was there. And last year, my grandmother decided, you know what? It's not fair to have my aunt cook the whole dinner for everybody. And so she started saying, hey, let's do potluck Thanksgiving to where we...
The worst idea.
It actually was pretty cool. Yeah. Where we tell everyone what they're going to make, and they bring that Thanksgiving... That meal to Thanksgiving. So it's still a traditional Thanksgiving meal, but everyone prepares a different part of the meal, and we all just bring
like
it
somebody
together.
gets stuffing. And
someone
ham.
makes someone makes the ham, someone makes the mac and cheese, someone do that.
See, I'm biased when it comes to potlucks because I'm not a potluck person. I don't want people to bring.
So last year,
Not bougie.
Every year, even when I've not been asked, but I'm asked like pretty much every year to bring the chocolate pecan pie.
Yes.
Because it's delicious. Better than Cory's. Continue.
And so last year, my grandmother said, Daniel, I'm going to ask you for a favor. We want your pie.
Mm-hmm.
Oh!
Slow down.
You know what? I have always said you were like a pie, DT. Everybody wants a piece.
Did everybody get a slice?
We want you to make the chocolate pecan pie.
I wish you were.
Did you have pumpkin pie or did you have sweet potato pie?
It's chocolate pecan pie.
I
This is the story, dude.
I wish you were more like
Little
birthday
D.
cake where everybody get a piece.
Yeah, DA, stick to the story.
Story, little D. Anyways, but she said, this year, can you also make the mac and cheese? And I said, yeah. So last year, I made the chocolate pecan pie.
That's a wrinkle.
And I made the mac and cheese. No, because I know how to make mac and cheese. And it's my grandmother's recipe, which is my favorite recipe.
Right.
And so it's my favorite mac and cheese.
Yeah.
So
you compared your grandmother's mac and cheese to my elevated mac and cheese.
Yeah. And so I made the mac and cheese last year.
Okay. Yeah, I remember that.
So this year, when Grandma gave out all the orders and everything, like all she told me was, hey, you're in charge of the chocolate pecan pie this year. And I was like, cool. So I make my Thanksgiving rounds, and dinner is
What do you mean by Thanksgiving rounds?
I know, right? Like it's
Like-
golf.
so you got to visit mom, because my parents are separated. So friends,
I
mom,
forgot, your parents are still alive.
and then like other people's houses. So I go to those other people's houses and everything. Grandma's the last one. Unbeknownst to me, my family from San Diego was in town. No one decided to tell me. They've been in town since Tuesday.
Get used to that. You live in North Phoenix now.
Yeah, so no one told me. So I didn't know until Thanksgiving when I got there that my family was in from San Diego. And it wasn't even like just the one cousin. It was like all my San Diego family had came in.
Do you talk to him?
When they come in.
No.
Like we don't talk that much. My San Diego family also is like older. There's like 2 cousins my age.
Okay.
I
And
wouldn't
those
talk
ones
to
be-
my family from San Diego. I'd be jealous of them. They live in effing San Diego.
Well, you got the hookup to go visit them and have a place to stay in San Diego.
They just keep telling me to keep coming out there.
No,
So
I
gotta go.
want them to come here and be as unhappy as I am.
Oh yeah, you are like that.
So I get
Misery loves company.
So I get to the house, right? And I'm like, okay, cool. Everything's in pots and pans and whatnot. I'm like, all right, cool. So
I would hope they're in pots and pans.
Well, I'm
not
like
just
they're-
sprawled out on the floor.
Or those little tinfoils.
they're like in the serving dishes.
If you bring
And
foil
so-
to my Thanksgiving, I want hurt your
No,
face.
like those barbecue ones.
No,
Yeah.
that's what I'm talking about. You don't bring those to Thanksgiving.
What the hell do you make the mac and cheese and stuff in?
You make them in ramekins, or you make them in
Yeah,
some type of
This,
pot.
if you say ramekin one more MFing time.
Hey, I love Dave Ramekin. Like he taught me how to be really responsible with,
With
my
your money, yeah. Dave Ramekin, you know what I'm saying? And you just mad because when you went to college, you just had to keep eating them little back packages of instant ramekin.
When I was in college, I wasn't eating. I was doing trains.
You were
Continue.
You gotta. You know what, DA?
What kind of trades was you doing?
DA, I may be alone for
Locomotives.
Christmas. Can I come and observe your family's ghetto Christmas with all your foil tinsel?
I would love that. Foil tinsel.
Your foil utensils all sprawled out. Turkey and some little foil. You got the rolls in some foil. Your baked macaroni and cheese in some foil. Your kids is wrapped in foil.
Well, see, the rolls and foils, that's
the hot
pretty nice when you
sauce
throw them in the microwave.
You don't put your rolls in foil. You put them in. If you got to keep them warm, you put them in a tortilla pot. That it's insulated and it keeps the heat in. Or actually, you don't travel with rolls. The post is the one that should handle rolls and drinks.
If you can't travel with Rose, who the hell you get in the car with?
What happened to our rib shot? That was my rib shot.
I hate that was funny. I really do hate that was funny. But the host handles the rolls and the drinks. That's like gathering 101.
The host us?
The host handles the rolls
That's
because
BS.
the rolls have to be the freshest and the drinks have to be the freshest.
So somebody can't bring wine.
You can bring a bottle of wine, that's fine, but if there's going to be like any cold beverages that need to be served, like sodas for the little kids or juice boxes, the hosting person should have those.
You come to my house,
responsibility.
you getting tap water with some ice.
You need to write a book because nobody know all these rules.
Well,
Jesus.
So there was no mac and cheese.
There was no mac and cheese.
And then me and my dad got into a debate.
Oh, wait a second though. Weren't you the one who's supposed to make it?
No.
That was
last year, and I did.
Last year.
And then one of my aunts had the audacity to say, "Well, we thought you were going to make it." I said, "I was told pies."
They thought you were going to make macaroni and cheese this year.
Yeah, and they said, "Well, you made it last year."
Last week, we're talking.
Yeah, and I said, they said, "Last year you made it." I said, "Because Granny asked me to make it last year."
You know she's senile.
And then they were like, "Well, we thought you were going to make it this year." I said, "Did you guys ask me to make it?" Because I was told pies.
And you know how indignant he can get. I can just imagine how
So,
indignant he was.
My dad literally said, "Well, then you make the menu for next year." And I said, "Okay, but you're not gonna like it." And he goes, "Why?" I said, "Because
everybody's bringing mac and cheese."
No, because I said there's only gonna be 2 things on next year's list.
Ooh.
And I said, or it's gonna look like this. It's gonna go ham, mac and cheese, whatever the hell y'all want.
Oh.
Let me ask you this.
But there's going to be ham and there's going to be mac and cheese. And I said, you know what? Dad? F that. I was like, y'all don't have to make mac and cheese ever again.
Oh, it's intense.
Because guess what?
I'm going to bring it.
No. I said, I will make macaroni and cheese every year for Thanksgiving from now on.
Oh. I thought you were going to tell him that you were just going to go over to Cory's house and eat his mac and cheese.
I might do that too. But what I'm going to do is, and I told this to his face. I said,
to his face, not to his neck. His face.
To his face.
I said, I'm going to make macaroni and cheese every year. But guess what? I'm only bringing plates of macaroni and cheese for myself because y'all Negroes prove to me that you can go a whole Thanksgiving without macaroni and cheese, knowing that's the only food that I eat. Since that's the case, I'm only bringing enough mac and cheese for myself. And if you guys get jealous about it, then start making macaroni and cheese again for Thanksgiving.
Now, as I love the zest, that's wrong, man.
No, it's not.
No, it's not.
It's Thanksgiving.
No, it's not because
it's Thanksgiving.
It is Thanksgiving. It is Thanksgiving. And they've proven, after I've already told them, that's the only thing I really eat at Thanksgiving is macaroni and cheese.
That's it.
And that's the only food that I eat at macaroni and cheese. And you proven time and time again that you guys don't care for it. Not enough to make sure that that's a staple at our Thanksgiving. No, and that's the only food that I come for. So you're proving to me that you don't want me at Thanksgiving.
Look, we get it. I get it. Like, we know that you love mac and cheese. Maybe they don't fully understand your love for mac and cheese.
But hold on, let me. I'm on Team DT here. Let me tell you how his family knows. Because ever since he was a kid, that's all he ate.
But he's grown now.
And I still eat mac and cheese.
And that's fine. My whole point, though, is...
it's a lack of respect on his family's behalf that they know if DT's coming for Thanksgiving, they need to have mac and cheese there, or else he's not going to eat.
Because I ask every single time, hey, where's the mac and cheese? Hey, who made the mac and cheese? Like, where's the mac and cheese?
You didn't ask this year.
I did. That's the first thing I asked when I got in the house. After I saw that there was no mac and cheese, I said, hey, where's the mac and cheese?
But you didn't check Granny when she said, bring pies. Well, who bringing the mac and cheese, Granny? You know she old.
Because my grandmother told me everything's taken care of. But my grandma is old.
Yeah.
So I don't fault her. I fault the people who cook in the family.
And that's wrong, too.
No, because they know.
If you think that DA, if you think that DT is responsible for speaking up and checking to make sure the mac and cheese, his whole entire family that way outnumber him should be checking with him to see if he knew that mac and cheese was supposed to be there. It's not the onus on him. Let me put it to your doorstep, DA. Imagine you come to one of my bougie ass Thanksgiving.
Okay.
You would be
walking up. What are all these cats doing? I'm visiting. Keep going.
You would be so intimidated by the spread, the plates,
so many ramekins.
So many ramekins.
It's like a mummy.
Dish? You would be afraid to eat anything, and that would be a horrible experience for you. DT going to his family's Thanksgiving, this ain't the first time this had happened, with no macaroni and cheese there is the equivalent of you showing up somewhere and not being able to eat. It's not the onus on him. It's the onus on his family. See, I'm telling y'all, families is effed up. effed up families. You know, we don't need. You know, if we could be born without all this family stuff, it'd be a great life.
Just get you some white family.
So
I've been trying to replace mine with it, but the Smedleys keep kicking me out.
So I'm coming with my own plate of mac and cheese.
Yeah,
just to show them.
You should come with enough to share, but then not share.
Yeah, and then they're gonna be like looking at my plate like, "Hey, where did you get that mac and cheese?"
Oh,
I made it. And I brought it from home. So then when they get mad about there not being mac and cheese there, well, Daniel got mac and cheese. Why didn't we get mac and cheese? Because y'all Negroes didn't make it. And they keep making me want to drop the N-word.
Yeah, don't do it.
Because I was so...
Oh, he was fired up.
Alternate suggestion.
So much so, hold up, so much so
yes,
that my cousin from San Diego...
The cousin from San Diego. Not Sacramento, like, DA. San Diego.
San Diego.
Was like, yo, cuz, I'm in town tomorrow as well. I'm going to buy the ingredients and just make you mac and cheese.
Now say it like he said it.
He said, nah, cuz, I got you.
Nah, come on, you from San Diego. Nah, cuz, I got you. I'm gonna make it just like Granny, cuz.
No, that's not how he said it.
I think you are such a racist. You are so racist.
Yeah, I am a little bit. I am a little bit.
Nick
so I'm gonna let you in on a little secret, DA. I'm from South Phoenix, so like I'm hood. But like my grandmother's family, this is her brothers and their kids and stuff. Mm-hmm. They're actually like billionaires and rich people.
Damn,
I love them.
And so
I get along with them perfectly fine.
With them, you get along with them.
I get along with them perfectly fine. It's wonderful. You know
but so they actually his family, you know what I mean? They actually talk proper. So he was like, "Nah, cuz, I got you."
They didn't say cuz.
No, he said cuz.
I call my cousins cuz.
He must have drove in through Temecula.
Probably. Hey, so where was the disconnect? Because you guys all knew who was making what. How did they not know that you were
Who
making...
taught you the word disconnect?
The old-ass granny.
It is not. You can't put that on granny.
I don't know who I asked to make what.
No,
because he has professional cooks in his family.
I do.
Somebody knew.
And my aunt...
That's the insult. I have bought the mac and cheese that he is speaking of. I purchased it.
Damn, you buying mac and cheese from the street?
I ordered street mac and cheese.
And then my aunt, the one who makes the mac and cheese most of the time, she's always like, "Baby, I'm so sorry for not like the first year." She's like, "I'm so sorry. I will always make mac and cheese for you."
She lied.
And then the year that she didn't want to do it was the year that they asked me. And then this year they didn't. They I guess forgot to ask me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay. So honestly, one, they didn't tell me my family was in town.
Mm-hmm.
Two, they didn't make macaroni and cheese for me.
Surprise!
So like, I'm low key like tempted not to go to Christmas because I know I'm not gonna get presents from them.
Have you considered that they don't like you?
I have considered that. I have considered that.
With a straight face.
I have considered that, and that's okay because my dad still loves me.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you this.
You go to Cory's.
This is my.
I might just come to Cory's.
He won't. Here's the idea.
Or come in, Curly.
I think I am going to start the Christmas Misfits party, where everyone that has been rejected and cast away from their family will get a free Christmas party at Casa La Blaze.
Hide the opioids in the rope. Sad MFers.
As long as you bring my gun.
I'm so we play in the background.
Well, I guess that kind of just ruins the dessert. The dessert was opioids and rope.
I didn't mean to step on it.
Eyes on your own paper, DA.
It's like those nerds rope, but it's just all opioids.
Yeah. Oh man, those are good too.
I was gonna have them made into like the little candy necklaces where you could just walk around and chew on them.
You can get high and kill yourself.
Yeah, it's a one-stop shop.
Exactly.
The Misfits Christmas at Cory Blaze's house, ladies and gentlemen. All right, we're gonna take a quick break right here, folks. We'll be right back with more fun and more thrills. Also, I know I was gonna get into something else here, but. Look, I don't consider myself a sex magnet.
I do. I do.
But it happened again.
Yes.
Another girl making googly eyes and following me around.
Yes.
And this time, boys,
she was hermaphrodite.
I took pictures.
Ooh.
We'll be right back on Fat Guy Radio Show. Oh, hey, hi. So let me explain to you what's happening right now. So the show is going on. We've started the show, or we might be in commercial right now, but
because we've been fighting a lot with YouTube and Vimeo and our other video streaming services, what we've done is we've taken out all of the cool elements like the intro, the bed music, the commercial breaks, and all that other stuff. So while all that is happening right now, you're seeing this, and it's not the ideal way we want to bring you the show, but it's the best workaround to keep the peace between us and YouTube and Vimeo, even though, you know, we are a broadcast entity and they don't recognize that. But I'm so tired of fighting with them about our music and the fact that we have an agreement to allow us to play certain songs and they don't honor that and la 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 la. But anyway, and they threaten to sue. Anyway, so we've taken all that out. So you're hearing this, or you're seeing this, and it may get cut off at any time because when we start talking, that's the part YouTube and Vimeo and the other streaming services will allow us to give you. So once we start talking.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Fat Guy Radio Show. I got to tell you about the gift that keeps on giving. You really want to burn someone this holiday season. You need to burn someone you love with Afterburn. Afterburn, ladies and gentlemen, I'm telling you, this, our last episode that dropped on December 1st. Last episode of 2019 will go down in history as the most epic show in the history next to the Dead Mama Family dying in 2018. Epic. As one of the greatest shows ever. There is a song remake that is introduced on that episode, folks, that you will not believe. I am telling you, it is the classic example of utilizing your talents for the greater good of America and the world. I cannot ask you enough. I cannot employ you enough to get yourself a subscription to our bonus show, Afterburn, by visiting FatGuyRadioShow.com/Afterburn. Look, folks, I'm going to tell you like it is. We don't move the meter on these subscriptions, folks. You're going to be sitting here on Thursday night staring at a blank YouTube screen.
Blank.
If we go away, we taking YouTube down with us.
Broke is broke.
So subscribe to Afterburn at FatGuyRadioShow.com/Afterburn. Lil D, how you feel about that?
I'm feeling real good.
That's real nice. Yeah.
Let it burn.
Real nice.
Like hurt.
Let it burn. You don't need no ointment for this burn.
Nope.
You want to feel it burn.
You want to feel all of this.
It's like icy hot.
All right. Thank you.
That.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
Yep.
All right. Well, listen. We know we had the situation with the girl in the Walmart parking lot. And
Hey, why my camera ain't working though?
He did realize.
He knew it.
That's how I'm looking too. I was like, oh, he about to say something.
Like, what's the point of behind my shirt?
You don't have to. Why don't you just take all your clothes off? Camera 4 is down. I'm sorry. Lil D, put your clothes back on. I was kidding.
Why am I on the show then?
We
said
can still hear you.
If you can't see me, then why am I even here?
We can hear you.
I just got my
Wait,
makeup done.
so then what do you do when the lights are off?
When the what are off?
What do you do when the lights are off?
He didn't say lights.
Yeah, he said dikes.
I said when the lights are off.
He said something else.
He said
I may have flubbed over the word, but the lights was understood.
What I do when the lights is off?
Yeah.
I start fuddling a little.
Okay, all right. So anyway, I don't consider myself a sex magnet.
I don't think anybody does.
I do.
But
What's still about?
I'm in the laundromat because I go to the laundromat to do my laundry because I don't own a washer and dryer. It's
You
very
don't?
well documented on the show. No, I don't.
I didn't know that.
It's 1.5 people that live in my house. There is no reason for me to have something that's going to cost me upwards to $70 a month to operate. And that's
Where are you getting your math?
That's just an estimation because once I implement a washer and dryer into my house, I will utilize it more. That $75 is just me calculating electricity, water, and upkeep and supplies. Okay. So
and regular washers have a hard time washing comforters, which is like your shirt.
You just say.
So I go to the laundromat.
Sorry.
A-hole.
It just happens, man.
It does just happen. At least he's
out.
getting them in and not under somebody else. He's actually getting them in where people can hear him. So I go to the laundromat. I'm doing my laundry, and I go to the industrial washers.
Of course.
because my shirts are like a herd of sheep.
Like Jesus' hair.
Like Jesus' hair and his hairy, woolly butt.
Whoa, man.
Sorry, I apologize. It's Christmas.
It is. It's this season.
It's Christmas. So I'm in the laundry room, you know what I mean? And this lady, I look over my shoulder, and I notice that this lady keeps walking up to the row of washers that I'm at while I'm loading the washers. And you know how you can always kind of feel that someone's staring at you?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Number one, I'm at the laundromat. I am not TV and radio pretty. I got on dark sunglasses. I probably was wearing a hoodie. I was looking toe up from the flow up, like any well-known celebrity looks when they're not on TV.
Would you wear slippers to the laundromat?
I would not wear slippers. I don't even wear slippers to walk out of my house to pick up a Walmart delivery box.
Do you wear socks to the laundromat?
I wear socks because they're in my shoes. I wear tennis shoes. I had on sweats and tennis shoes and like an old ratty t-shirt because all my good clothes was in the washing machine. But I noticed I'm feeling somebody looking at me.
Yeah.
Always feel like
Somebody's watching me, and I got no privacy. Whoa. So I'm looking. I'm like, okay. I notice. I look up, and she does one of them. She does one of those moves where she like doesn't want you to know that she was looking at you. She, kind of jerks away. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, okay, well maybe she was just having a look. Whatever. It continued. I went to another area of the laundry room, and there she was again, staring at me.
Did you throw it back?
So I just kind of looked at her, and I gave her one of the common exchanges when someone's looking at you. Just nod your head and just say hello. I acknowledge that you're seeing me. I'm acknowledging you back. Go on with your life.
I can see you doing the white person in front, like the.
That's exactly what I did. I'm like,
good day, sir.
So I give her the little head nod and I move on. And, so I got my headphones in and I'm listening to the Michael Mara show or whatever, or I'm listening to that D-Taste-centric best of that he cut together. And I'm sitting there. Good job, by the way. And I'm sitting, and I'm like, I got my.
I feel like I was DA heavy.
he put his own mixtape reel.
Yeah, literally, mixtape. You want to hear D-Taste audition mixtape? Download last week's show. So I'm sitting there listening to that Drek, and I'm like, and I feel the eyes behind the back of my head once again. So I turn around, and there she is. She's not standing where I can see her whole body. She's standing on the other side of the rows of washing machines, and all I can see is like from the bridge of her nose up. So she's like prairie dogging over the row of washing machines to make eye contact with me.
She's like the neighbor off of Home Improvement.
She was definitely Wilsoning me.
Wilson.
How tall was she?
I'm starting to feel uncomfortable. So I go outside. I go outside in my car. I'm standing next to my car and whatnot. And there she is. She kept coming into a row that was at the end of the washer and dryers, into the washers right to the dryers, and she kept peering up at me. And she go back to the row where I couldn't see her. Then she pop back out. Then she go back, and then she pop back out.
Was she Asian?
She was not Asian.
Was she black?
She was black.
Hey,
your favorite.
That's two sisters in a row.
Are you ready?
You on a row.
No, because when her dryer was finally done, that's when I was able to catch a picture of her, because every time I tried to snap a picture of her while I was outside, she kept looking at me. And I didn't want to make it so obvious where I'm standing there with my picture, like my phone like this, because then she'd be like, oh, he taking a picture of me.
No, it's not like that, because you could just do this.
Yeah,
that's still obvious that you're
no, it's
taking
not.
a picture.
No, it's not.
You act like you texting. You got to be smooth with it.
I didn't know that. I should have did that.
Yeah, because you can act like you're texting, and you can take the picture. Even when if you put your finger on the side, that'll take a picture.
I didn't. So this Willy Wonka.
She a Oompa Loompa.
What you got? What you got?
This Willy Wonka.
Yeah, I want to see this.
This Willy Wonka Oompa Loompa chocolate woman was literally chasing me around the laundromat. She wasn't using any of the washers on the row that I was using, and her dryers was up the road from where I was drying because I know the laundromat owner and she tells me what good dryers you use.
Mm-hmm. Which one do you go to that
he's not telling? He'll tell you after the show. He's not gonna say it on air because then everyone's gonna be there.
I'm not gonna say it on there because this is like I go to. It's not anywhere near my house. It's
apparently not.
It's in the streets, which is kind of interesting. I travel to get to this laundromat.
AK-47 wants to know: were you wearing the gray sweatpants?
I was wearing.
Oh,
hold
was
on.
the imprint showing?
Now, AK-47
rice.
for a normal person, the print would show. For me, all she getting is Dunlop.
It's like a dent.
She's getting Dunlop because my belly Dunlopped over my belt.
Oh.
So maybe the chocolate Oompa Loompa was really the chocolate Oompa Loompa may have been attracted to the Dunlop.
Maybe.
I don't know. So
or the car.
I snapped a picture of her.
Oh, wee.
Of her, unfortunately, booted over because I had to. That was the only opportunity I had for her to turn away from me.
I want to see it.
I'll pass this picture around. I'm not going to embarrass this lady by putting her picture up on her
because
live
that could
stream.
be revenge porn.
Because
it can be called revenge porn.
But this is she's got to be 5 foot nothing wide.
Them arms look like she can cook some macaroni and cheese though.
Hey, she do got the cooking arms.
Yeah, she got them cooking arms.
Oh, that's what was following.
What's wrong with her?
What's wrong with her?
You gave her a chance.
She looks like a rejected Stay Puft Marshmallow.
Corey, you don't talk to people.
No, I got my earbuds in. I got my sunglasses on.
Well,
I got
you need
my
to
hat.
talk to people.
I talk to thousands of people. What do you think I'm doing right now, DA?
But I'm talking about out in the world.
There's no good out in the world.
Out in the world. I see what you did there.
That was her standing up. She stood up a little bit.
But I'm saying she could have been an angel.
It didn't get no better,
exactly.
did
it? like that big black woman off of Touched by an Angel. Like there's angels out there.
She is not gonna become Della Reese.
You sure?
I thought her name was Florence.
It was Della Reese.
Because you know a lot of sad transient people be at those washing laundromats.
Did you shoot off her pinky toe?
They just want companionship.
If I would have shot off her pinky toe, she probably would have lost an entire leg. Now, come on. You guys looking at that picture, there ain't no way you would have talked to that.
I would have talked to her.
You would not.
I talked to the gay barista at Starbucks and pretending I was gay to make him feel comfortable.
Because you were with me. You didn't want anybody to think that we were together.
I called him daddy.
My question is that a guy or a girl in the back?
That was another question. That was a very good question because I wasn't sure.
Actually, I thought it was a guy. No, it's a woman.
That might be one of them transitionals.
I don't
because it has a ponytail up there.
No, that might be one of them transitionals.
That could be one of those dudes who like got the dreads and put the dread up in there. That's a little thing.
Maybe
the dude chick in the back definitely plays for the WNBA. But I don't know which if she should be playing with Devin Booker or she should be playing with Taurasi. I don't know.
What's the difference? Maybe the dude.
I didn't see it back, yeah.
Maybe the dude back there was talking to the little Oompa Loompa saying, "Hey, can you get that dude's number for me?"
I'm telling you guys,
they're gonna ambush you right.
That was what was following me around in the laundromat. What do I do? What am I doing?
Say hi.
No, I did. I was cordial. I said hi, and then I ran the hell away.
And she didn't say hi back?
She said hello back.
Then ask her where she's from, what is she into,
Yeah.
how tall she really is.
No, because then she was going to part the Oompa Loompa legs, and then all of a sudden I got to dick that down. I ain't got time for that.
Just turn off the lights.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
All I know was that.
Light your pistols.
Yeah. Hey. Love a bad. She showed that she gave it a bad name and a bad smell because I don't know if she was washing piss laundry or she was just covered in piss. I don't know.
Or was this your belly button?
We're gonna take a break. We'll be right back. I hate you to death, man. Oh, hey, hi. So let me explain to you what's happening right now. So the show is going on. We've started the show. Or we might be in commercial right now, but because we've been fighting a lot with YouTube and Vimeo and our other video streaming services, what we've done is we've taken out all of the cool elements like the intro, the bed music, the commercial breaks, and all that other stuff. So while all that is happening right now, you're seeing this, and it's not the ideal
way we want to bring you the show, but it's the best workaround to keep the peace between us and YouTube and Vimeo, even though, we are a broadcast entity and they don't recognize that. But I'm so tired of fighting with them about our music and the fact that we have an agreement to allow us to play certain songs and they don't honor that and la 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 la. But anyway, and they threaten to sue. Anyway, so we've taken all that out. So you're hearing this, so you're seeing this.
All right. Well, the other day I was coming home from my GCU shoot and my driveway was being blocked by this lady. And as I was pulling up, I gave the signal. Mm-hmm. I hit the button and my garage door opened and I put on my turning signal to let them know. And then I saw my neighbor was out talking to this lady that was at this car, and he pointed directly at me because he knows my car. He pointed at me. And then here she come up to my car. And it's raining. This was like, I think, say Tuesday night or something like that. And it's raining and so forth. And she comes up to me and I roll down my window. And the first thing out of her mouth is, "You should be ashamed of yourself. I am taking this animal."
Another one?
Another one. This lady apparently was driving by my house. A cat ran out into the street. She almost hit it. So she grabbed a cat carrier that she had in her car.
Weird.
And collected the little cat. And I guess my neighbor across the street from me told her that they were my cats. And she was mad at me.
Is that how the rules work? If you almost hit something, you can take it?
So I again explained to this lady it's not my cats. I explained to her the whole situation, and she was apologetic once again. And then I learned the reason why she had a cat carrier in her trunk is because she is the neighborhood cat lady. She has colonies. There is a Fry's Market store on Bell Road that I don't go to because it always smells funny. She admitted that she has a cat colony that lives behind that Fry's store that has over 30 cats in it.
That's not a lot.
She has 25 cats at home. And she was taking the little adolescent cat that she almost hit and putting it into her home until it got old enough to be able to join the rest of the she was going to assign it to one of the colonies.
That's sweet.
She explained this whole entire process to me.
I'm just trying to park, lady.
Like, did she have an agreement with the Fries? Like,
no.
How
she just goes and puts food in the same spot. She has one down at that Fry's on Bell, and she has another cat colony that she feeds under one of the bridges on the other side of the 101.
That's sweet. That's a lot of temptations.
Well, here's my thing. How long was she there waiting for you?
I guess she was there for a minute because she was talking to my neighbor and she was wet. It was raining. She stood there.
She was wet.
Was she wet from the rain or from the cat?
She was wet from the rain. Oh. She was there talking to me for so long. I had to take my car to get the leather on my door refinished because it got
moist.
Wet.
It was kind of moist.
It was kind of moist.
I don't know why this is doing that to me.
She was old, and you know what? If you imagine what a cat lady would look like
off The Simpsons,
she looked like it. But I turned it to my favor. I got her mad at my neighbor.
Ooh. You should have had her knock on the door.
I laid it all out on the line, and I told her everything. I said, this is what's going on, and she was mad. I told her about how the cats were huddled up at my front door and were cold and shivering. I mean, I really played into it. As soon as I saw that she was passionate about it, I laid it on. I told her, I said, yeah, they was cold. They was freezing. I'm surprised they didn't die.
Yeah, I think one did die.
And she was sitting there, and you know how older ladies that look like cat ladies get mad? She had that face going. She was staring at the house, and I said she leaves them out. She has a detached garage. She could leave the garage door open with a heater or something in it. And I said, look, all the food bowls are sitting out there. And she looked at him and she says, you're right. This is disgusting. I am reporting her.
Nice. To who? The cat police?
That was my question. To who? there's no one out here that will do anything.
Call Garfield.
There was no one out here that will do anything.
One days.
You know? So, yeah. So I had an encounter, again, with these stupid little cats. And then I put up a blow-up Christmas decoration out in front of the house. Pretty much the only thing that I put up.
They humped it?
No. I saw it toppled over the next night.
They humped it.
And I was thinking that my neighbor...
Yeah, she probably went out there and did that.
Came out there and untied the little drawstrings. You know, like the strings that they used to hold the balloons in the Macy's Day Parade.
She could be racist because it's a black Santa.
It's not a black Santa. It is the whitest snowman you've ever seen in your life.
I don't know why I expected that from you.
Is he question? And this is a legitimate question.
Yes.
Is he wearing a red jacket?
No.
Do you? Now this is a really legitimate question.
Like, he's wearing a green scarf.
I don't get why that's a legit question.
Wait a minute. Does he have a red jacket? I don't know.
Because if he's wearing a red jacket, maybe your neighbor is a Crip.
Oh my God, he is wearing a red.
Neighbor's a Crip.
He's wearing a red.
That's
sweater.
why she see walk with the cats.
And a green. He's wearing a red sweater and a green scarf.
Do you have cameras at your house that you can probably rewind it?
No, but here's what I thought. This is what I thought. I want to get a camera that faces my front door.
Oh yeah.
Because that's where the snowman is. So I chalked it up as maybe wind blew it over.
There was some tornadoes.
There wasn't. This was last night. Last night it wasn't windy. So I'm thinking either the wind blew it over, or maybe one of the cats got down there and was tossing around the string and loosened it, and Fred just flew over. Yes, we call him Fred the Snowman.
Who's we?
Him and little fella.
Me and my little guy.
Oh, I thought you were going to say you.
Fred. So if Fred falls over again, I got that camera sitting in my Walmart cart.
There you go.
And if it happens again, I'm clicking it, getting the 1-day shipping, because it's one of those items you can get 1-day shipping or 1-day pickup, which I don't have a problem going and picking it up. And I'm putting the camera out there.
Nip it in the bud. Order that now.
Yeah,
order that now.
Because I'm wondering if I did do that and I did install a camera and I had footage, because the camera is going to shoot wide. It's going to capture her feeding these cats. I wonder if there's anything I can do with that.
What if it was like a chupacabra, though?
That'd be awesome.
I know, right?
Hey, so because then I know what a chupacabra likes to have for lunch.
What's that?
Cats.
Cats.
Yeah.
They do, huh?
The only bad things we don't got them here in Arizona.
Yeah, chupacabras love pussy eating cats.
They love pussy eating cats.
That was literally walking the line, but that's okay. All right, so anyway, real quick before we go, my friend posted a picture up on Facebook that he bought himself some earbuds. So you know how Apple's got those in-ear earbuds?
Oh, he got the fake ones.
And it was, I don't know if this is the fake one, but I'm thinking that he probably shouldn't order these again. But I'm going to put the picture up here online, ladies and gentlemen. Let's have a look at that.
See,
just take that in for a minute.
For the listener,
is that right?
For the radio listeners, the issue is it's a toothbrush head.
No. Oh my gosh, bro! You just
right.
I was gonna say, I bet those the sound in there is like minty fresh sound.
See, we could have gotten probably about 5 minutes of shtick out of that.
Yeah.
But no, DA just wanted to go ahead and ruin it.
They don't look like these, and these are the real deal.
So my boy Chris puts this up on his Facebook page.
You know chess?
And I don't really LOL very often, but good Lord, and it took me a minute looking at this image. It took me a minute, because I was first thing that crossed my mind is that, dang, Apple finally didn't extend their mouthpiece. This is
cutting edge technology.
Cutting edge technology.
That's a chess piece right there. You know chess? Like
you can feel all the vibrations of the music.
I would love to take those headphones for a spin.
So I didn't mess it up. Can we just rewind it?
Oh my God, dude. Okay, so you guys immediately knew what it was the moment you saw it.
Because I used that. Hey.
My dumb ass didn't.
I believe it.
I literally stared at that and I'm like, what is everybody LOLing about?
I'm sure you use a water pick only or something.
No, I have little Chinese people that come out and brush my teeth.
Wait a second. I'm lost in the dark here, so it's really not an earpiece.
No.
And what the hell is it?
It's not. See? I didn't step on it for everybody.
It's
only for the people with an IQ over 50.
It's a Sonic Wave toothbrush top. The exchangeable, disposable Sonic Wave toothbrushes.
That's why I'm too forward.
But dude, does that not look like the new Apple earbuds?
No, it doesn't. The pros look a little bit shorter than
I
that.
thought he had some new technology I wasn't aware of. I was fooled.
Go to Walmart in the toothbrush section. You can get 2 of them for $10.
I bet you they don't cost $400 like some
Nope.
earpods do.
You know what else you can use them for?
What?
You know how they vibrate?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Try that.
Oh my gosh.
Try that with you want.
Stuff like that doesn't make me laugh very often, but that did.
That did?
Yes.
Yeah, when you making love to your
No,
girl.
we're good. No, we're good.
For the foreplay?
No, we're good.
Foreplay.
Hey, we're good.
Oh, for the G.
The vibrate.
Okay. Oh, thank you, Lil D.
That.
Yeah, for the G.
Well, you just did that into the microphone. There's about 50,000 women that just lost their mind.
That's what I was trying to do.
What, sound like a bee?
I just made twice. All right, ladies and gentlemen.
At the same
that's
time.
all the time we have for you today. Woo! Oh, I didn't even get into all these celebrities apologizing on social media.
For what?
Maybe they'll hold for next week. Oh, and I didn't even get to the fact that I might have 2 wedding invitations coming.
Hey.
They need a DJ?
We'll save that for next week. Oh, I also didn't get into the DPS director who was given a warning for going 90 mimes per hour up I-17.
Oh, jeez. Hey, that's on my Phoenix poppin'.
It should be on your Phoenix poppin'. If you were doing it. All right. Oh, I didn't get to America F yet, and it was actually a really good one.
This is going another hour.
I'll put it up on my blog at After the Levels. At AfterTheLevels.com. Yeah. No, let's think about that again. No. All right. My apologies to Justin Bieber. We plumb ran out of time. Let me quickly remind you about Walmart, ladies and gentlemen. Everyday low prices at Walmart through the Walmart banner on our website. Support both of us by shopping through the Walmart banner. Drop us a letter, comment, or question anytime to FatGuyRadioShow@gmail.com or send a gift. We love surprises to Box 41506, Phoenix, Arizona 85080. We're on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. Look us up, subscribe, follow, and share. Tell everybody you know about the show, and when they ask you what's it all about, simply reply. They'll make you laugh or depress the hell out of you, but you won't know until you listen. For Daniel Taylor,
What's good?
Doug the DA Andrew,
Holler.
and Broken Camera DJ Lil D.
Yeah, buddy.
I've been Cory Blaze with our show mantra: skinny people, fat people already know they're fat, so stop reminding us. See you at the top. Good night.
Hello.
Bye.
Kitty cat.